all makes sense now. It all makes sense now.
Praying mothers, it ain't nothing like them praying mothers. God be listening to them praying mothers. Man, I'm glad I got a praying mother.
Yeah. A mother's love runs deep, it's never known to stop. All them nights that she couldn't sleep cause you was out on the block. Big pressure to face, cause losing her child would be a waste. Scared to watch the news cause she nervous that she might see your face. Not innocent no more. What he do, she ain't trying to know. Streets captured him early, she lost him a long time ago. Yet every night, knees to the flow. Nothing severed the love. Asking God to keep you safe from danger wherever you was. It's rare when she see you hanging with the wildest people. Even family members be telling her that her child is evil. She won't ever give up on him, though every day is a downer. Yeah, you might got something bad to say, just don't say it around her.
Praying mothers, it ain't nothing like them praying mothers. God be listening to them praying mothers. I'm so thankful. Man, I'm glad I got a praying mother. I'm so glad. Praying mothers, she prayed for me. It ain't nothing like them praying mothers. Mama pray for me. God be listening to them praying mothers. I'm so thankful. Man, I'm glad I had a praying mother. I never would have
praying every day and hour, so it don't pay to doubt her. Think about all the situations you shouldn't have made it out of. Matters the issue, she be riding to the fullest with you. You had moments where you can't explain how them bullets missed you. And every second you was in the world thieving and reckless. She never stopped believing that you was being protected. From time to time on a porch she would see a detective. As long as she knew that you was breathing, she could accept it. You moving ratchet, what you doing could prove to be tragic. Got her entertaining the thought of her choosing the casket. Refusing to break from the madness, but promised you would. Yet every time she try to talk, you like, mama, I'm good.
Praying mothers, it ain't nothing like them praying mothers. God be listening to them praying mothers. Man, I'm glad I got a praying mother. I'm so glad. Praying mothers, she prayed for me. It ain't nothing like them praying mothers. Mama pray for me. God be listening to them praying mothers. I'm so thankful. Man, I'm glad I had a praying mother. I never would have made it.
Running wild, you been out of control for too long. Mama confused, asking God what did she do wrong. But still love you when everyone else's hope is gone. Cause she praying to a power that's stronger than that dope you own. Some of your partners didn't make it, they laying and stretched. Others ain't never leaving prison, they saying you next. You never call a visit, got your T-lady depressed. To that woman who gave you life, you ain't paying respect. Missing the happy times with you, reflecting on pictures. And every morning when she wake up, she texting you scriptures. Waiting for you to straighten up is a true test of patience. How some of us manage to make it, just one explanation.
Praying mothers, it ain't nothing like them praying mothers. God be listening to them praying mothers. Man, I'm glad I got a praying mother. I'm so glad. Praying mothers, she prayed for me. It ain't nothing like them praying mothers. Mama pray for me. God be listening to them praying mothers. I'm so thankful. Man, I'm glad I had a praying mother.
Shalom, family. How's it going? All right. Shalom to Sister Brenda Hill, Sister Arlene Foster, Brother DSB, and everyone. All right. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm getting set up. Hold on. Let me get on into it. I'm gonna start with the Bible first, then I get into what I get into. I'm not one dimensional. But anyway, let me get into it. Let me see here. Let's look up the term devil's advocate. Okay. Y'all ought to ask y'all. So do y'all ever hear certain stuff and wonder, why, people talking about I want to be devil's advocate. And I'm like, it's certain stuff that make me just my antennas and my ears just go to perk. And I'm like, why you want to be a devil's advocate? Why you just can't be the opposition or something? Well, I be thinking, I don't want to give the devil no shine. Anything will help him roast in the fire by eliminating these lies. That's what I'm gonna do. We was created to destroy the works of Satan. That's what we were created to do. We were created to shine light in the darkness. And light don't even have to work hard to eliminate darkness. Just a little old bit of light. Don't even have to work hard. That doesn't mean the Most High ain't got an assignment for you. All right. Let me get into it. All right. Someone who pretends in argument or discussion to be against an idea or plan in a lot of people support in order to make people discuss or consider it in more detail. Okay. I discuss racism and white supremacy. I never use the term devil's advocate. If anything, by their works, they are the devil's advocates. So think about it. I'm not pretending. But anyway, play devil's advocate. I don't really believe all that. I was just playing. Oh, yeah, Y'all understand what I'm saying? All right, let me see here. All right, let me get into my Bible verses. Let me pull out these scripts first. And then I'll get into what I get into. I'm going to change it up. Let me get this Bible first. Hold on here. All right. Looks like I didn't spell it right, but it don't matter because I got it on my notes here. Hold on. All right. 1 John 2:1. We ain't talking about the devil's advocate, though. Okay? We talking about the Messiah, our advocate. 1 John chapter 2. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let me see. All right. My little children, these things write I unto you, that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Yahushua HaMashiach, the righteous. And he is the propitiation for our sins. And not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world. Y'all got to look that up. Anybody that accepts, anybody that accepts him, what I mean by him, his word. But look right here, look at this third verse. People see that and say, okay, I can keep on hoeing. I can keep on killing. I can keep on stealing. I can keep on destroying. Because the Antichrist, that's who they really believe on. The Antichrist died for my sins. That's who they believe on. Because if they read the Bible, they know that those are not so. But look here. And hereby we know him if we keep his commandments. Don't nobody want to keep them commandments, though. The law done away with. So when you buy into this lies of the beast religion, that's what it is. The beast religion. The beast said you can go across all over the earth. Stealing, that's a commandment that you're breaking. Killing, you're breaking another commandment. Destroying. Huh? Let's go to the 10 Commandments. Exodus chapter 20. How about that? Let's go to the 10 Commandments. How about that? Let's go to Exodus 20. Let's see what these commandments say. Let me see here. I'm not too familiar. I'm going to get familiar with this Bible. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get familiar with it. Let me see here. Now, how do I go to the number? Let me hit return and see what I get. Let me just go for what I know. How about that? Let me go over here. Let me go for what I know. I'll get familiar with it another day. The clock is. I'm trying to shorten my videos down. I just have so much pouring through this old head. And the Bible does say prove all things. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Here go the commandments right here. I am Yahuwah, and Yahuwah spake all these things, saying, I am Yahuwah thy God. I'm going to use God, Elohim, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Now, you know, I was in Walmart a few hours ago, and I saw the Easter section, and I saw a woman just grabbing her doggone Easter egg. I mean, a chocolate bunny. I wasn't really fixated on her. It's just the idea of the rabbit. Her grabbing that made me angry. Not at her, but the lies that's everywhere. You can't turn around without seeing a lie. How did the rabbit die for your sins? What was the rabbit's name? Does a rabbit lay eggs? Huh? How in the world did a rabbit hop his way up into the church house? Huh? Yeah, I'm mad. I'm not mad at the people that don't know. I'm mad at wickedness and these evil spirits. That's what my fight is. Doggone Peter Cottontail. Hey, y'all, anybody that's got a word from the Most High, y'all set that rabbit on fire. The Bible says set them on fire. White Jesus on fire. I'm setting them on fire right now. Somebody's internally getting heated because I'm burning their God with the words. Let's pick one. If you're going to worship the rabbit, worship that darn rabbit. Now, all you so-called educated folks, Friday evening, Saturday, and early Sunday morning is a day and a half. That is not 3 days and 3 nights. But yet they get up on the pulpit and preach them lies. And ain't nobody picking up on the lies. Hey, we cannot afford to get this wrong. All right? These preachers are devil's advocate. They get right up there on that pulpit. Think about it. Pulling you down into the pits of hell. Preach that lie. Friday evening to Sunday morning over in the middle of the night is not 3 days and 3 nights. That is a lie from the pit of hell. The doggone rabbit did not die for your sin. That is a lie. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna walk in fantasy land, or you gonna live in the light? You gonna live in the truth? Which one? So you gonna live a lie, and you gonna die a lie, but you gonna wake up in reality in the lake of fire. Now let me keep going. Now, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. No, I didn't. Who is this? I really don't use Facebook Messenger. Let me look though. I call it Facebook. All it is a CIA operation. This is a CIA operation. They spying on us. So, hey, one thing about it, whatever I say right here, I will tell the feds. I will tell them to their face. Whatever I say right here, I tell these devils to their face. Play it back. You can't live this life scared. And I'm not talking to you. But yeah, I really don't. Let me Google that, see what you got. I really don't be on Facebook like that. Let me see here. I really don't be on Facebook like that. Let me see which channel you on. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this is. Okay, I'll look into that, okay? Appreciate it. Just be persistent. I don't be on Facebook like that, I'm telling you. I really don't. They full of mess. But anyway, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Just be persistent. All right, now, let me see here. All right, now, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Somebody explain to me what in the white Jesus, what in the anti-Messiah, what in the devil's name, what is this? Huh? What is this? Huh? What is this? All right, let me get back on this. Let me get back on this script. Let me get back on this script. Hold on. Let me close that out. Let me get back over here. All right, now. All right. Now, this is the first commandment right here. You shall not put nothing before him. If I get caught up in doing what I want to do consistently and persistently on a daily basis, guess what? I done made myself a God. I'm putting what I want above what he said do. It's that simple. His commandments are not grievous. Let me show it to y'all. Some of y'all say, I can't keep them. Let me show you what the book say. Maybe it ain't for you. Maybe your name ain't written in the book of life. Okay? Let me see here. Let me see. Grievous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Where's that book at? Where it says his commandments are not grievous. Hold on. Let me do it this way. First John. Oh, I was right there in it. I believe I was in the same chapter. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous. So if it's hard for you to do right, Satan might be your pappy. If you hate the truth, Satan might be your father. If you hate justice, you might be working for Satan. Because doing right ought to be, doing righteous and keep the commandments ought to be like breathing. You can do it in your sleep. Practicing holiness ought to be like breathing. You can do it in your sleep, even sick. You can do it and you can breathe. Hey, notice the Most High breathed the breath of life into Adam. Huh? I don't have to concentrate on breathing in my sleep. What they call that? Involuntary muscles. And well, who's volunteering that my muscles work? Huh? Who wrote that law into my brain and into my organs to keep functioning while I sleep? Huh? Who put my lungs on automatic? Huh? Who wrote that commandment to my body and said keep breathing? All right, let me keep going. All right, now let's get back to these commandments. We ain't tap dancing around these commandments. No, all these laws these people come up with, we can keep them with no problem. No problem. They come up with a new law. They come up with a new law tomorrow. Some of us will break our neck trying to keep it. But these 10, focus on the 10 first. Just get your weight up on the 10. Get your weight up on the 10. As they get lighter, you can put more weight on there. You won't even notice it there. All right, now. All right. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah, is a jealous God. Those of you that are married, do you want your spouse out here creeping and cheating? Huh? So we supposed to be married to the Most High. You think he want us out here dancing for Satan on Saturday, and then coming back to him smelling like spiritual fornication on Sunday. I know a lot of people don't understand, but one of the commandments, let me get it right here. Look, it didn't say Sunday. Right here. Right here. That's a commandment. I know it's rough. All right. Let me give y'all a list of the 10 commandments. Let me get over here. Let me give y'all something. Focus on the 10. The rest of it gonna get easy. Yahushua, the Messiah, broke it down into 2 commandments. How many of y'all know the 2 commandments? He said, love the Most High with all thy heart, all thy soul, all thy mind, and all thy strength. That's 1 commandment. Number 2, love your neighbor as yourself. If you do them 2 things, you keep it to 10. You wouldn't want your neighbor stealing from you, so why you gonna steal from your neighbor? You wouldn't want your neighbor plotting on your murder, so why you plotting on your neighbor's murder? Huh? You wouldn't want your neighbor sleeping and creeping with your spouse, so why you doing it to somebody else? Huh? If you love your neighbor as yourself, you're not gonna be doing that stuff. If you love the Most High, if you busy trying to love the Most High with all your heart, mind, soul, let me show it to you, because I know some of y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy until it's cooking and you smell it. Huh? Some of y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy until you smell it. Which we ain't supposed to be eating fat meat. It's in the Bible. Think about it. It clogs the artery. Okay. Well, y'all do what y'all do. Y'all gonna do that anyway. All right, here you go. Matthew 22:37. Let me see. He gonna say the commandments. All right. All right. He said, Master, y'all see the Pharisees, and these are so-called biblical scholars. These are educated people right here. These are the ones plotting the killing, along with us. They couldn't have done it without us. That's why we've been suffering like we've been suffering. Remember that statement we said, his blood be on us and our children. How much blood it'll take, and we still ain't covered it? We could never cover it to equal the blood that we shed, the Messiah blood on our hand that we gave over to the Romans. How many billions, how many years, how many centuries? You still can't quantify. The Most High showed us mercy in that, because it's a debt we can't pay. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. But nevertheless, let me keep going. Now, all right. To silence, when he had put the Pharisees and the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. The buzzers then got together plotting. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, testing him, saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? And Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love Yahuwah with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second one is like unto it. You shall love your neighbor like you love yourself. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. All right? There you go. Let's get back over here to these commandments. All right, let me see here. Let's look at all of them. I mean, it's condensed, but yeah, you should have no other. That's number 1. Don't even put yourself up there, because he's gonna knock you. You ain't even a gnat. You smaller than a gnat in the eyes of the Most High. Okay, just keep that in mind. Thou shalt not make unto the engraven. Thou shalt not take the name of Yahuwah in vain. You know, something as simple as you claiming to be a servant of his. I want you to just think now. So be very mindful when you start saying you are a servant of the Most High, and you doing wickedness, and people associate, and you say you're a servant of the Most High, you messing up his name. Why you think we got doggone slave master name? Huh? He took his, just like when you get divorced, You know, the wife her name reverts back. You know, the husband gets his name back. Why you think our names were taken? Anyway, remember the Shabbat and keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not be lying. Bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet. All right? Let me get to these other Bible verses I got. That go them commandments. People want to run around. You better go straight through them. All right, now let me keep going. Let me go back to 1 John chapter 2 and 1. Is that it? 1 John chapter 2, verse 1. All right. That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen in our eyes. Is that 1 John? Hold on. Yeah, chapter 2. Okay. All right. Which we have looked upon in our hands and handled the word of life. Something ain't. Let me put it in again. Something ain't right adding up. I guess that's what it is. Okay. Oh, here it is. All right. 1 John chapter 2. Okay. My little children, these things which I write unto you, that you sin not. And if any man, in other words, do your best. Do your best. See, your best. And if anyone sin, he know we flawed, but the difference is you're not going to keep doing it. So if you spend too much money and your lights getting cut off, you're going to keep on making that same mistake? Or you're going to make better decisions to keep your bills and stuff on the up and up? All right. We have an advocate with the Father, Yahushua HaMashiach, the righteous. And he is the propitiation. He paid the price. And not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world. But listen, this is how you know the Messiah. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. You ain't keeping the commandments, you don't know him. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of Yah perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. Okay? He that saith he abides in him ought himself also not to walk even as he walked. But y'all get it. Y'all ain't keeping these commandments. You don't love the Messiah. Even the Messiah said it. Even he said it first. He said it himself. Let me show it to you in the red. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me write it in. Hold on. Right here. John chapter 14, verse 15. The Messiah said, if you love him, keep his commandments. I'm just showing you what I just read before. I'm just showing you another precept. This is how you love the Messiah. You're not taking you're not taking his sacrifice in vain. You're not wiping your foot on the Messiah. See, if this hurts you so bad, something wrong. You still got time. You're not dead yet. Let me keep going. All right. Jude chapter 1 and 9. This is Satan trying to get, see, once you die, Satan going to be trying to get all souls he can get. He tried to get Moses. So you think Satan ain't going to try to get you? Huh? You think Satan ain't gonna try to take everybody to hell with him, huh? Huh? Or you ain't never had that thought. That's all right. But let me help you. Let me see here. Let me start right here. Jude chapter 1, ain't but one chapter, the book before Revelation. Jude is also Judah. See how they play with the translation? Judas is also Judah. See how they mess with the word? Same word, if you look at it in the Hebrew, same name. But when you get in this Bible, they go to add. That's why you got to keep studying behind stuff. But anyway, and the angels, which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation. The Most High gave them they had an area. They had a job to do. They didn't want that. They abandoned their post. They went AWOL. The Most High reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. All right? Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the city. Wait a minute. I thought this was all right now. Huh? This is right before you get to Revelation. Hey, you got these devil's advocate. Hey, Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all know what it was. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all an idea what was going on up in there. Let me see him. They done made them my own Bible instead of going on in their own ways. No, that ain't good enough. We're gonna take the Bible and we're gonna make our own. Why not come up with your own stuff? You're headed for destruction. The Most High has not changed his mind. He has not changed his mind. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth as an example. Suffering the vengeance of eternal life. So, if the Most High ain't let them folks, he's still holding them accountable for the LGBT stuff going on that the city was started for. So you think, so if he let it go now, then how is this going to be an example? Huh? And I guess he's going to have to let them out of eternal fire. So now he's showing favoritism, right? Now the Most High showing discrimination now, huh? He's going to discriminate against the people in Sodom and Gomorrah. He's going to discriminate against them and let these folks now, because the preacher said it's all right to do this stuff now. Right? Wrong. He ain't changed. Okay? Y'all better get it together. All I can tell you. I'm telling you what the book say. You get mad at me. You ain't getting mad at me. You getting mad at what the word really say. All right? Now, I don't care what you think, no way. All right, let me see here. Let me get back to the book of Jude. Okay, yeah. All right, let me keep reading. Even the Sodom and Gomorrah city, I read that, right? Likewise, also these filthy dreamers, defile the flesh. You know all this stuff we be watching and listening to, putting wicked thoughts in our mind. We're meditating on wickedness. That's what that does. Anytime you spend hours listening to sex-driven music, hours watching perversion on television, you are meditating, and sooner or later, you gonna seek to act out what you've been meditating on. Likewise, you meditate on the word. You meditate on righteousness. That's what you're gonna seek to do. You're allowing your spirit to be programmed on the path of righteousness, or vice versa. Philippians 4 and 8. Finally, my brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. That's why they parading all this degradation. They parading all this filth. It's everywhere. You can't turn around without looking at some garbage. You keep looking at it, sooner or later, something gonna distract you long enough for you to start meditating on it. Once you start meditating on it, next thing you know, your soul gonna start drawing a map. Your soul gonna start navigating to something. Whatever it is you've been thinking about, your soul gonna seek a destination to whatever it is that you've been putting up here. Just like you taking a trip. All right. Let me go back. Let me finish reading. All right, now. Likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignities. Yet Michael, the archangel, when contending with the devil, disputed about the body of Moses. See, this is what people sleep on. Okay. This a preview that your soul will not die is the fact that you dream. Sometimes you don't even know that you're dreaming. Okay? The devil is just trying to get Moses, but he couldn't. All right? Does not bring against him a relevant accusation, but said, Yahuwah rebuke you. All right? All right. Y'all see what it is? The devil is his own advocate. I don't know what's going on with this darn tail eye vision, but it just started doing anything. But anyway, all right. Numbers chapter 22. I didn't put down what verse. Let me see what's in Numbers. What's in Numbers? Oh, okay. This is Balaam. Okay, hold on. The donkey. Hold on. Balaam was trying to be recruited for the devil's advocate. He was trying to curse the nation of Israel, and he could not until they sinned and started disobeying the commandments to leave these other nations alone. All right. Okay, hold on. Now look here. This man, this prophet, so-called prophet, was so blind that he couldn't see the angel, but the donkey could see the angel. All right, he was trying to curse the nation of Israel for his own profit. And Yah came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call them, rise up and go to them. But yet the word which I shall give thee shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. Whatever the Most High word, that's what you're supposed to do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his donkey and went to the princes of Moab. And Yah's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of Yahuwah stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his donkey, and his servants were with him. Y'all see what it says, ass, donkey. All right, and the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way. The donkey saw the angel of Yahweh in the path, ready to kill him, standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam spoke. He over there beating that donkey to death. The donkey saved his life, and he over there beating that donkey down because he trying to be a devil's advocate. I can't see y'all comments right now. My doggone, hey, my screen, it ain't acting right. Maybe I can remove it. Let me see here. Anyway, I'll worry about it later. All right. I can picture a doggone ignorant Negro just whooping a donkey down. You know, I grew up, my granddaddy had farm animals. I can see a Negro, hey, when a horse got out of line, he put him back in line. I can see my granddaddy get the, hey, I'm not saying he was belling, but hey, I can picture it. He beat that donkey. I can picture him beating that donkey. He done got tired and out of breath. All right, okay, hold on. And turn her into the way. But the angel of Yahweh stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. So he was coming. He couldn't go. It was a wall. So it was only one way that he could go to work against the nation of Israel, to work against the Most High. And that was through that narrow opening. So when he come through there, he was going to be dead. All right. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself unto the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of Yahweh went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn either to the right or to the left, right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And Yahweh opened the mouth for the donkey. And she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, because thou hast mocked me. So, okay, Balaam mad because the donkey done mocked him. How did the donkey mock him? By not doing what he wanted the donkey to do. Okay. So, by that logic, Balaam mocked the Most High. How did he mock the Most High? By not doing what the Most High wanted him to do. Okay. All right. Now, there was a sword in my hand, but the Most High had a sword in the hand, but he's so blind by his own flesh, he can't see the angel right there ready to kill him. For now I will kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, am I not thine ass upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, nay. And Yahweh opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of Yahweh standing in the way with his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of Yahweh said unto him, therefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times. Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times, unless she had turned from me. Surely so now also I would have slain thee and saved the donkey. In other words, the donkey more valuable to the Most High than Balaam right then, if he had went that way. All right. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it please thee, I will get thee back again. All right. And the angel of Yahweh said unto Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee shalt thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. Okay. Doggone, I can see that son gonna beat. He done whoop that poor donkey. Whoop that poor donkey. Hey, somebody, that's what you call animal abuse. He done whoop that donkey. Somebody, he done got tired. I can see him breathe, Lord. All right, Revelation 2:14. This man done went so far in his own worship of his own desire, his own self, that the donkey could see more spiritual than he could. And that's a bad situation to be in. All right, chapter 2. All right, verse 14, Revelation 2:14. This is talking about what I just read to you. All right, but I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols and commit fornication. Just because your pastor don't preach fornication is wrong, don't mean that it don't mean it's right. Just because they ain't telling you, you know it's wrong. Ain't nobody got to tell you that. That's why when you first start, it feels funny. After a while, it don't feel funny no more. You know why? Because you done become desensitized. But anyway, so hast thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Okay, let me keep going. I'm going to get into some other stuff in a minute. 1 Kings 18:19. Let me come back. Let me see what this was. First Kings 18:19 is. Let me get into some more stuff. Y'all know I got to go back. Y'all know we got natural. Y'all know the preachers. Y'all know the preachers are devil's advocate. If you're not teaching the Bible and you claim you are a servant of the Most High and you're not teaching that Bible, you are the devil's advocate. You are leading most souls to hell. You are helping Satan recruit. You're not doing the people a favor by not preaching on certain subjects. You ain't doing them a favor. And you will not get away unscathed. All right. Let me see, 18:19. Okay, these are the Elijah and the 400 prophets of Baal. All right. And I'm gonna come back to that. Let me get to some of this other stuff first. That's why there's a reason why I had them babies up there on that thumbnail. Hold on. Maybe I didn't open everything up. Hold on. Let me see here. Make sure I get everything up here. Hold on. Yeah, that's it there. All right, let's lock and load. Let me stop sharing and come back. Hold on. All right. Let me check out some of y'all comment. You dog all right. Talking to a dog and should have told him all he need to know. Wait a minute. Something, hey, he wasn't in his right mind. Wait a minute. Did you just talk? All right, family. Okay. All right. Let me get back over here. All right. All right. I know this is an old story, but just think about that. What the judge? Let me go to the unjust judge right quick. Hold on. This ain't gonna work right. Let me. Here go another Bible. Hold on. Luke 18. There was a widow in that city. I just want y'all to see. Unjust judges ain't nothing new. Okay. There was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, "Avenge me of my adversary." How many of us is talking about avenge us of our murderers? Huh? How many of us go way back centuries? We done had our land stolen. They building stuff on top of our cemeteries. They flooding our towns and building lakes on them so they can go boating and fishing. They drinking think about this, family. They drinking the water that got our ancestors' dead bodies in the water. That's just like a devil. You are your water supply. You are drinking our dead our ancestors. Lake Lanier. They use that for drinking water. But you got dead black folks under that lake. But somehow we supposed not to talk about it. We ain't supposed to talk about it. Y'all know what? Before I was born, wasn't much talk about it, and it's still going on. Hey, there gonna come a time we gonna stop talking. It really ain't nothing to talk about. But let me keep going. Now, and he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not Yah, you can't fear the Most High if you're a wicked judge. You don't fear him. I don't care how many symbolic nothing burgers and nothing sauce you got in you, talking about the 10 Commandments. What good is having a plaque of the 10 Commandments and you not obeying them? You don't fear the Most High, nor regard him. Or no, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming, be persistent. She weary me. And Yahweh said, hear what the unjust judge said. So even though he's wicked, he tired, just be consistent. Be consistent. Stop letting stuff slide. Even if they don't avenge you, stop letting stuff slide. Okay? At least, hey, stop letting it slide. I'm not saying go jihad on them. Start suing these folks. Take them to court. Challenge this stuff. Go do stuff like this. I know it wasn't a suicide because I've been looking. I went and staked the area out, and I see footsteps around where my relative was hung. How did they get up on a swing with nothing to climb up on? Did he all of a sudden become Superman and fly up there to hang himself? Start challenging this stuff. Stop letting it slide. Keep coming. Okay? All right. And shall not Yah avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, and bear along with him? You know what? Do this first. If you can't do the other, just cry to the Most High. If you can't do nothing, cry to him. Just keep on crying to the Most High. Just keep crying. All right? In Revelation, the dead is crying out. He gonna answer. He just got a schedule he got going on. He gonna answer. All right, now let me keep going. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Back to this wicked judge. Hold on. His name. In 2008, Judge Michael Conahan and Mark Savella, it's two of them, accepted money in return for imposing harsh adjudication on black. Well, no, it was some white ones too. I remember looking into it. It was some white ones too. In return for imposing harsh adjudication on juveniles to increase occupancy at a private prison operated by PA Child Care. Okay, y'all, do y'all see what's missing though? Huh? Do y'all see who didn't get charged? I'm gonna show y'all what's missing. The benefactors of those going in, the owners of these private prisons. Why didn't they get charged? Y'all see how this works? They got these two judges, put them on charges. You see this unjust system, but you don't hear nothing about the corporation. Okay, what about the compensation for the children and the families? What about compensation? No, I don't care nothing about. Okay, yeah, y'all get them too. We want them to get the treatment we get. Every black person that had their hand in something illegal, boy, they clean house. They go through with a fine tooth comb, a microscope, and make sure they get all the Negroes they can get. But when it's them, they should have got them first. Because if they hadn't came to the judges, it wouldn't have affected the children. Let me see what this says. The kids for cash scandal. Sounds just like slavery, don't it? What's the difference? Unrepentant America. Unrepentant. What is the difference? Kids for cash. Separating them from their families, sending them off so people can benefit from ill-gotten gains. Same thing. All right. Kid for Cash was centered on 2 judicial kickbacks to 2 judges at the Luzerne County Court of Common Pleas in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The Kentucky of the North. Is that what they call it? Pennsylvania, or is it the Alabama of the North? Either way it go, they just what it mean they racist. In 2008, Judge Michael Conahan and let me see what this devil look like. Where's picture at? Oh, where's picture at? Hold on. Let me see what this devil look like. We're gonna do them like they do black folk. We want you to look at this. We want you to look at the suspect. Okay, there go both of them right there. We want y'all to look at the perpetrators. We want y'all to get a glimpse at the perpetrator. There go one of them. Let's go back to this and get this other one. And Mark, oh, well, hold on. Okay. All I had to do was hold a thing. All I had to do was hold my thing on the name, and he didn't show his picture. But here go the other one. See that? We want y'all to look at the perpetrators. They're gonna get the Negro treatment. Justice supposed to be equal across the board, right? Yeah. No, I don't see no jumpsuit though. But anyway, were convicted of accepting money in return for imposing harsh adjudication on juveniles to increase occupancy as a private prison operated by Pennsylvania Child Care. I don't see where they got the prison. I don't see where they got the one that gave them the money to entice them. But anyway, if they got them, y'all correct me. If they got the ones that entice these judges to be wicked, y'all let me know. Because I don't see nothing where the prison owners, see, if they did that, if they opened that door to get these prison owners, they'd have to get all of them. They have to go back. Sooner or later, they be getting Walmart executives. Y'all do know they lobby Congress to pass laws to keep people in prison, working them up for pennies on the dollar. They had to start. They don't want to open that door. But yeah, let me keep going. Let me close some of these tabs. Close some of these tabs, y'all. I'm finna bring this to an end. Oh yeah, dog, I done did an hour without even trying. Well, I mean, long-winded, I guess. Okay, here we go. Companies that use prison labor. Let me look at some images so I can zero in on something. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is. And then when they get out, they ain't got nothing to fall back. All those years they've been working, they ought to at least make these corporations give them a place to stay and a job. If they labor is good when it's in now, their labor ought to be even better when they get out. See, no, they ain't gonna do that. You know why? They want you to come back so they can keep getting that labor. See, I know I said this several times. When I got out, I had $9,000 to pay. Child support, no place to live, no job, no transportation, clothes. I couldn't wear prison stripes. What I'm gonna eat? Then I gotta pay the PO. Everybody got their doggone hands out. The Most High showed me what to do. That's why I don't care. He showed me what to do against all them odds. I had so much adversity, you know what? And I praise him because it didn't even discourage me. It didn't discourage me at all. Doggone right, I'm gonna talk loud. But anyway, y'all see what it is. Y'all can read this yourself. You can type this in. You can do a good quick Google search. Companies that use prison labor, they do the women too. These folks act like they work hard. These folks don't know what work is. But they gonna find out what work is. They gonna find out what it is. All right. U.S. This is The Guardian. This is a year old. Okay. U.S. prison workers produce $11 billion worth of goods and services a year for pittance. Let me read some of this. New report by American Civil Liberties Union said incarcerated slaves are either poorly compensated or not at all. Now, you got dogs. If somebody mistreat a dog, boy, they'll go to jail for years. But you can mistreat people all day long in these prison systems that's ran worse than a doggone, what they call them, look, puppy mill. Y'all know what a puppy mill is? I know because I've been in there. Can't tell me. Y'all, this is a doggone puppy mill where they breeding them dogs, and half the time the dogs is sick, disease. These are some fairly decent pictures. Most of them, the dogs that look about like they dead. You'll go there, hide you under the jail for some stuff like this. But if you own the prison, it's cool. You can do that. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame what they doing to them dogs. It's a shame what they doing to them dogs. You got a fur coat on? That's a shame how many animals they killed for that fur. You don't know American history, do y'all know they used to make stuff out of our skin? Huh? Oh, they stuffed the chair with our hair, putting it in the furnace, huh? It's a darn shame about them dogs, though. You better not get caught abusing no cat. That's why I'm about half a step off some of you heathens behind. We'll get along fine if you leave us alone. Leave me up, we'll get along great. But I'm about half a step off some of you devils' butt. All right, let me keep going. This stuff don't make me scared. It infuriates me. Matter of fact, I'd rather be dead than keep living like this. Because this ain't living. All right, with no disrespect to the Most High. I'm not saying the Most High, I'm ready to go. Before I keep letting this stuff go down like this, he made me this way. I'd rather be dead. I'd be like Moses. Kill one of these Egyptians and bury him somewhere. All right, now, this ought to be a conflict of interest. $11 best prison and law enforcement stocks to buy. As long as you got prisons on the stock market, somebody got to be in the prisons. Somebody got to be in the prison, y'all. How is you? Now, they said they supposed to, they supposed to rehabilitate you to get you ready to go into society. That's the lie they tell, don't they? Let me see here. Defining rehabilitation. This is the lie they tell you. I know it's a lie. I know it said Colorado. Let me see. But they tell you they're supposed to get you ready to go back into society. But if your debt was truly paid when you got out, then why is your record following you everywhere? You done paid your debt, so if your record that means you still owe, right? Okay, if you paid your debt, why they give you a long leash with fines? No job, cost of living skyrocket, no clothes, you get out with a foot in your butt and you've been working up in there for years. That's unjust. But yeah, I think I done spoke my piece. Doggone right. Oh yeah, they talk about different stuff, but they don't do nothing about it. They talk about racism, they don't do nothing about it. That's all they gonna do is talk. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. All their job is to distract us. That's what they gonna do, and they good at it. Okay? All right, family. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, yeah. I think Memphis going live in about an hour. Y'all take care. And if you love the Messiah, you better keep them commandments.
Hey man, this thing is a scrap. But we gotta endure to the end. We gotta fight, scrap. We gotta get junkyard dog mean when it comes to this word of God. Because hey, when you come into the faith, you're gonna be sorely tested.
What must I do to be saved? Don't wanna die wrong, get my sin to my grave. Lord, help me to turn from my ways. I'm crying out loud, Lord, I need you to save me. Save me.
Pray for forgiveness cause my flesh weak. Pray without ceasing to the death of me. Fasting once a week, trying to kill that old man in me. Got my nose in the scriptures, sniffing out the recipe. Gotta show myself approved, that's what Paul said. So I'm studying the prophets, and this is what I read. By mercy and by truth, iniquity is purged. So I go to the New Testament and get to know the word. I'm talking the Messiah, some calling Jesus Christ, Ahaya or Yeshua. It's whatever you like, just know he is your God. In other words, the king, ruler over Israel and every single thing that you can see and touch, and everything you can't. Creator of the universe, take it to the bank, and you should bend the knee, cause he worthy of our praise. Put nothing before him, and maybe you'll be saved. So Lord, I ask you,
what must I do to be saved? Don't wanna die wrong, get my sin to my grave. Lord, help me to turn from my ways. I'm crying out loud, Lord, I need you to save me.
giving free bread out. Yeah, I know this truth hurt. Yeah, I can hear him pout. Not my concern. I'm just trying to teach some word, hoping that it get across, cause what we've been taught is absurd. Praying over food, make it clean, that's a lie. If you don't switch it up and repent, you gon' die. You gon' twice. The second time burning in the lake. You might see your pastor in there with you and the snake. And the false prophet with the beast. Even death going in the lake of fire when the Father bring the wealth to this earth. I'm talking New Jerusalem. First, Christ gotta clean it up with the word he used the church. Banging on these devils, call them out every time. It's a war going on. I fight with scriptures in my mind. Banging on these devils, call them out every time. It's a war going on. I fight with scriptures in my mind.
What must I do to be saved? Don't wanna die wrong, get my sin to my grave. Lord, help me to turn from my ways. I'm crying out loud, Lord, I need you to save me. Save me. Oh Lord, save me. Lord, my life is broken. I give you my life today. Lord, your will and not my way. Oh, save me. Save me, save me. Save me, save me. What must I do to be saved? Don't wanna die wrong, get my sin to my grave. Lord, help me to turn from my ways. I'm crying out loud, Lord, I need you.